What's up, KGS Headmaster here, and welcome to Finale Friday. It's the last Friday of term, so we're doing our Finale Friday live from KGS Headmaster Study at KGS in Kingston. Yeah, we're here, we're live, we're ready to go, and it just felt like an appropriate way to do the last kind of morning assembly chat, video, etc. So it's the last one we'll have for a while. Hi Sophie, hi Tessa, it's fantastic to see you guys, and hopefully more and more will log on. So let's do some shout outs as we traditionally do. I've got a whole list of things here, and then we're going to change venues. We're going to use the fact that we're in school. I don't want to make you guys jealous or sad or anything, but I thought, let's move around school, let's see it, because the place isn't the same without you, but we can all get to see it. Hi Jonathan, how are you? Great to see you too. So here we go, shout outs today. We've got congratulations to Abigail Sturge, in the first year for her platinum certificate accommodations, to Natalie and to Jaime in the second year for their platinum certificates too. And then we've got Jasmine in the fourth year who's got a gold. So many congratulations to you guys. Hi Hugo, hi Ollie, hi Josh, good to see you all. So gold accommodation certificates, platinum accommodation certificates, keep them coming. And look guys, don't be shy. If you think you've done something over the last few months, term, whatever, that hasn't got accommodations kind of award, either a heads or a subject one. Hi Nelly, how are you? Then just drop me a line today and we'll get it done. You never know, you might get that certificate before the end of the year, or you might have it already. And stay in touch over the summer. If there's something you do and it deserves a commendation, we'll count it forward to next year. You'll have a flying start, which would be amazing. We've got a birthday today, Oliver Sandry Butler. So Oliver's got the big 1-8 today, obviously in the upper six. No, he's not. Oliver's in the lower six. He's going into upper six, so he's 17 today, isn't he? Is that right? Have I got that right? Oh, crikey, Oliver, you're in the sixth form. I'm pretty sure you're lower six going into upper six. You're 17 today, right? So many happy returns to you. Have a great day with your family. Get to touch base with your friends. And as ever, it's just you today, so let it bring everything that your heart desires. Have a great day. So congratulations to all the accommodation award winners. Many happy returns to Ollie. What else we got? I've got my quote, so I'm going to tell you, this is slightly different from normal, not doing it at home. I haven't got my usual setup, so we're going to be a little bit on the fly. What do we normally do at the end of term? We normally give out the house championship results. We normally say what the standings are, who's won the house cup. But we normally do that in the hall with a big assembly, junior and senior. So let's go and do that now. Let's go to the hall, and you can all see that place that looks not quite the same without you guys, but you'll recognise it, and we'll have a look and we'll read out the results. Until then, you've got a great summer to look forward to. Look, you recognise this place, right? This is the corridor. This is the walk I do in the morning going to assembly. I've got the gown on. We've got the photographs in the background, the prefect board, the stairs up to the common room, which obviously you use if you want to go and see someone. Now, here we are, we're into the hall. At this point, either people are standing up or they're still finding their seats. And we might have some music playing at the front. Either people are standing up or they're still finding their seats. And we might have some music playing at the front. They're in September and joining us back in the school. So we're delighted with the kind of government announcement that actually we're going to be back in session, and we look forward to more news in August. So here we are. Got the laptop set up. I'm in the hall. Got it precariously balanced. So if it goes kind of kaput, I promise you I haven't fallen over. The hall hasn't collapsed. It'll just be my laptop falling onto the floor because I've got it very delicately balanced on the lectern. So here we go. This is the House end of year championship results. So the updates are in for the House Atlantic race, and they show that Taverner have covered the furthest distance with a whopping 1,773.6 kilometers. And by the way, I should say, hi Joseph, good to see you too. I should say, if there's any area of the school you want to see, if there's any area you're particularly missing, if it's the library, a particular classroom, at the end of this assembly and done the result, what I'm going to do is we're going to wander over and we're going to go to wherever you guys vote as being the place you'd like to go to the most and see, so that you can get it in your mind fixed, looking forward to September when we're all back in. So hi, Canopy Game. I'm not quite sure that he's going to, oh, wait, no, I was going to add my distance today. Oh, you can still add it. I'm coming to that, Tessa. Don't worry, you can still add it. Hi, Sam. I say, they don't say play it again, Sam, in Casablanca, do they? They say, play it, Sam, one more time, or something like that. But it's a great line, and Sam, you keep playing. You're doing a great job on Sam Plays Sacked. So here we go. So Taverner have covered the furthest distance, but you can add. I'll come back to that. Second place, Walworth on 1,177.7 kilometres. Third are Queens, 949 kilometres and a bit. Fourth are Lufkin, 825 km. And fifth are Stanley, 339.4 km. In terms of individual kilometres covered this week,
Hannah Topham covered an incredible 415 for Taverner. No wonder they're winning. Emily Barker, 67.5 for Lufkin. Sophie Bailey, another 67 kilometers for Queens. Daniel Jolly, 62 kilometers for Stanley. You guys are incredible. How are you managing these distances? This is phenomenal. Hi, Alex. Good to see you too. And keep the comments coming and keep the likes coming. You know me, I'll do some quiz. We've got a quiz today at 12:15, right? We've got a live quiz. It's going to be a few questions about stuff if you remember things I like, if you remember things we've done, as well as a few questions about what's happened during lockdown, what's happened in the world. So a bit of each. But you know that every quiz I say, how come 105 people are watching, but I've only got 20 likes? What's going on? Are there 85 people out there who don't like the video? Who knows? But drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. We're still trying to smash 600 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, do. If you want to ask a question, do. Great to see Just Check. Great to see Florian. Great to see Sylvia. Great to see Alex. So keep the comments coming. Where do you want to see in the school for this final? We've only got a few minutes. I don't want to keep you forever. You guys have got a busy morning and it's the end of term. So the last thing you want to do is spend loads of time with me. But look, here, I've got the gown on. We're doing a proper assembly. Well, sort of proper. So here we go. The points for this challenge, for the Atlantic Challenge, Taverner 30 points, Walworth 26, Queens 22. Could we see the library? I think that was one of the ones I had in mind, Sophie. I think that's a good choice. Lufkin 18 plus 10 bonus points to Lufkin for the most individual house members contributing to the tally. So you see, actually having more people being engaged makes a difference. That puts Lufkin on 28 points, which puts them second in the competition, not on distance, but on the number of people in it. Can we see the cage? That's another one. Cage, library, logged. Okay, let's see who else votes for those. Stanley, 14 points. So well done to everyone who got involved, supporting your houses so gallantly and with so much effort. We're going to leave the Microsoft Forms live over the summer holiday. So if you want to add your KM, we'll look at it again in September and see if we can add some points, some commendations. So keep adding on. Morning, Ethan. Hi, Sophie. Great to see you. And we're going to see if any house can make it as far as Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica, by the time September comes around. And if you do, there'll be a special prize for the whole of that house and any individuals who help them get there. So you know, keep going. It's worth it. So you can add kilometers by walking, running, cycling, rowing. Keep them tallied up. Submit them via the Microsoft form, which can be found on a link that you can click on in Mr. Beard's email that's going to come out in the bulletin this afternoon. And there will be an extra 30 house points available to the winning house, 22nd, 26th, and so on down. So we get to the final result of the house championship. Hello, Aurora Flight. I can't remember all of your handles, who's who. So I'll just use your handle, but whoever that is out there, you know, hi, good to see you and thank you. You unicycled it. Oh, I know who that is then. That's Noah. Noah, many congratulations. You did a great job. Did you cover nearly 100 km on a unicycle? That's phenomenal. That's worth bonus points. Absolutely. Great to see you. So here we go. The final results for the house championship. Who's going to take home the cup? We're not going to award it today kind of virtually on screen. We're going to award it when we're back in school in September, and the winning house are going to come up and collect this as one of the first things we do at the beginning of the year. The 2019-20 House Championship has been one of the most disrupted competition experienced ever since the Second World War. We were fortunate to hold multiple events before lockdown, and then was imposed, and we're grateful to the students and the staff, and indeed some of your parents, for their continued enthusiasm and the engagement, and a host of new events were rapidly launched to fill the void. And at this point, because this report comes from Mr. Beard, I've got to say a huge thanks to Mr. Beard and all the heads of house who thought, how do we change the house championship? How do we keep people engaged? Morning, Jemima, great to see you. And so I just want to say a big thank you to them for keeping it going and offering the opportunity for the competition to keep flowing and for there to be a winner. So we wanted to stick to the fundamental principles, and if any head of house who lost wants to challenge it in the law courts and say that wasn't a proper house competition, we'll defend it to the hilt and say, yes, it absolutely was, and everything that everybody did was magnificent. So we wanted to encourage student engagement across a range of activities and have fun, and we hope that in the period after the 20th of March, you still felt able to enjoy. So we stuck to the fundamental principles of what makes the house championship the great thing that it is. And so to the results. Let's get to the important bit. In 5th place this year, Stanley House on 290.5 points. But Stanley did win the CCF. They won the art and they won the senior boys hockey. So they had some magical moments, but unfortunately finished 5th overall. So that great board at the back of the hall, you can see it there on the left. That's going to have, so Stanley, sorry, your name is not going to be added to that board this year. But well done. You did some great effort and some great achievements and some great victories at certain points in the year. 4th place, 315 points. It's the house which has won the house championship for the last 3 years. There is no fourth. There's no tetralogy. It's Lovekin. Lovekin won house chess, senior table tennis, senior basketball, and the essay competition in 2019-20. Who else have we got coming in? We've got Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Hi. Don't yay, Lars Stanley. You did brilliantly. Flash 95. Hi. Yeah, sorry about this. Sorry. Hi, Connor. And so fourth was Lovekin. Third, picking up the bronze medal in house championship at Taverner, the Bears managed to amass 322.5 points in 2019. They won house drama, they won the middle school ergos, they won house baking, they won house Lego, and they won the Atlantic race, and indeed showed themselves to be the strongest of all the houses in the lockdown competition. If it actually came down to who did the best during the lockdown, then it would be Taverner. So brilliant, guys. You deserve a really special mention for that. Hi, Michaela. How are you? Good to see you. Second place. There were only 5 points separating first and second. Mr. Beard's given them to me first, and then second, so we can get the winners out of the way. I'm going to do second place first. So the silver medal position is Woolworth. The Tigers collected 338 points across the season, winning MFL quiz, technology challenge, house dance, junior house table tennis, senior general knowledge. But commiserations, they put up a fantastic fight and were unfortunately just be pipped at the post by the winners of the house championship 2019-20 Queens. They were top dog. Well, they weren't top dog. They won 343 points. Of course, they're not top dogs. They're top queens. They won the house football. They won the junior boys hockey, the junior general knowledge, the senior table tennis, the senior ergo, and the photography. And they've been the most consistent house throughout the year. So well done to Mr. Simmons and Mr. Bartram. They're going to be really proud of you. Well done to everyone in Queens. Well done to everybody who participated. You've been absolutely amazing, particularly during lockdown. So delighted for you. Now is Nitty. Oh, is that Shanti? Is that no John? Oh, anyway, I can't remember who's who now. You've all got these funny handles. Anyway, congratulations. So where do you want to see? We want to see the library, and then we want to see the cage. So let's go. So yeah, well done, Queens, indeed. Now I hope I don't get a kind of, you recognise. I can't wait to see you guys back here. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully you're going to join me for a quiz at 12:15 today. Excuse me while my head looms interview when I walk through doors, because obviously I have to bring the laptop closer to me to make sure I don't kind of bust through anything. So I'm going up these steps. Now remember, this is the bridge that links the QE2 building and the London Road building. So we have these magnificent photographs. We also have this magnificent piece of art. Did you guys know this piece of art is by Miss Christie, our own art teacher? So that sits on the bridge. And in fact, it's off Venice, which is the Bridge of Sighs. In fact, it's the Rialto Bridge. But in Venice, you have the Bridge of Sighs, and when this bridge was first put in to link the QE2 and the main school, they called it the Bridge of Sighs because everyone would sigh as they were leaving to go to the main school building to the new building. They would sigh with some form of regret or happiness, who knows. But here we go. We're getting to the library. Apparently, it's still week A. And here we are. I don't know if there's anyone here. It might be a bit too early. It doesn't look like anyone's here just yet. Normally we have some people working in here. We have Miss McBride, a new librarian who would normally sit here. We have lots of students coming in who are working feverishly here. So yeah, this is the library, and it's a bit bereft of books, because when we went to lockdown, we said to everybody, come and take some books. And people took loads, and you must have finished them all by now. So we're missing loads of books, but we're looking forward to them all coming back when you guys come back in September. Should we quickly run to the cage? Should we do that? So some people said the cage. Which way should we go? Should I go back the way I came? I think so. Let's do that. We can go down the DT corridor. Maybe. Have I got my keys? Oh, crikey, I don't know. I don't think I've got the right keys. If anywhere's locked, I'm in real trouble. But then I'm headmaster. I should be able to say open sesame, right? And it would just open for me. So let's finish up down by the cage. And then when we've been there, we'll say our goodbyes and look forward to the quiz at 12:15. For those of you who've just logged on, the quiz is going to be a little bit of what's happened during lockdown, not to us, but to the world, and a little bit about things that have been my favourite things, which you will have picked up if you've watched any of the videos. And you'll enjoy it. So this is the DT corridor, which you'll all be familiar with. You'll all be thinking, what's behind that door? That is the room that has kept you going throughout lockdown. That's where all the servers and storage, of course, there are backups remotely all over the place, all our laptops and login, stream and Firefly and everything. So that's where the IT hub kind of sits. That's that kind of magical room. I'd say it's all kind of backed up virtually across different parts of the globe. Oh, I thought the door was locked and I thought I could be in real trouble. Of course. And now we know. And then we got the walkway here, walking down to the Fairfield, which is a huge thank you to the staff who you know have been magnificent. But to you guys, I'm really, really proud of you and everything you've done during lockdown. You've just been amazing. I don't think we could have asked for more. We certainly couldn't have asked for better students. We made the right decision when we let you guys into the school. I tell you, you've been absolutely incredible. So here we are. We're at the cage. Bit of sunlight on, so it's a lovely day, but it just doesn't feel right without you guys. It doesn't feel quite the same. So I want to finish on my quote, which I always like to finish on a quote. And one of my favorite men in the world, he's one of the most quotable men in the world, but I think he's one of the most inspirational men in the world, is Nelson Mandela. And I want to make sure I get this quote absolutely right. And he said in a massive speech that he made, which was a very quotable speech, and lots of people are taking things from it, and said, there's so many important things in terms of the way he conducted himself, the words he used, and the intention of those words. He said this: education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I truly believe that. And I think that we've kept our education going during lockdown. I think the education that we deliver in all kinds of ways at KGS, both us to you, so teachers, students, but also how you help to educate us, the things you teach us about being young, about being friendly, about being tolerant, issues of equality, questioning. You help to educate us as well as adults. And so that's, I think, education is a very powerful tool, and you use it amazingly well to your advantage and to ours. And that's why I'm so very proud of you. Can we get a full gown view? Why don't we'll head back into the study. We'll finish there. And if we get back to the study, what I'll do is I'll rest up the thing, and I'll give you the full Batman kind of appearance. And now I've got to tell you, there were lots. We're looking forward to some great results today. If you've got anybody in the 5th year or upper 60, we're looking forward to having a great results day, probably down at Ditton Field as a way of celebrating the GCSEs and the A levels, group bubbles or class clusters or whatever it happens to be. As Mrs. Pink, so that's Mrs. Pink. There you go. Look, there you go. So Mrs. Pink's not. Keep working well. Keep being happy. Keep looking after yourselves, looking after your family, being kind to your friends. So proud of you all. And don't forget, education can change the world. You guys can change the world. Missing you so much. Looking forward to seeing you all soon. Until the quiz at 12:15, and then until September. For the final time, Headmaster out. See you guys.